What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here. It is the 23rd of September. We're here on a Friday coming at you guys a little bit before past the prop for one college football play of the day. We're going to a prop today. But first, let's get to our recap here. This was probably the most unnecessary sweat of all time here. We got to 51 points with like 8 minutes in the third. Missed field goal, punting from the opponents like 45. Some really shit things happening that kill overs, trying to pin people deep and stuff like that. But luckily, Georgia State got a pick six, kind of got that game rolling again. Cole ends up scoring another touchdown. We end up clearing this one. But like I said, it should not have been that sweaty. It was rolling from the get-go. Coastal scores in about 30 seconds. And then has another touchdown on the board within another couple minutes. So Coastal was probably just the move just to take money line. I was kind of concerned that it was too easy with that line, but I mean, they look legit, man. They look very good, very efficient offensively. In Georgia State, I think we're going to be able to buy low on these guys soon enough. So I do really like this spot today. My first 1.5 unit play of the season in college football, 6-3 record here on the season. And we're going to be coming at you guys with, like I said, a 1.5 unit play. Where I'm going to roll with today is I'm going to roll with Sean Tucker, starting running back for Syracuse, to have over 102 rushing yards today. I know if you're not used to competing college football or NFL is really where you stick at, over 100 yards is kind of scary, right? When you're in that NFL range, you don't really see many guys over 100 yards rushing, and I get it. But in college, you see some of these bell cows get some crazy workloads. Going to last year, all right, last season, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 games. We had 246 carries for my guy Sean Tucker here, and there was multiple games under 15. He's had 4 games with 13 carries, 4 games with 13 carries, and he still got to almost 250 carries. That is unreal. This dude has a workload like not many other backs in the country, and today he's facing off against Virginia, a 9.5 point spread. Obviously, they are favored. I like that for sure. Looking at last year, he hit this in he hit over 100 yards in every single game but 3. And those 3 was Rutgers, good run defense. You got Pittsburgh, they lost by 17. He only had 13 carries in that one. And then to Louisville, where he got 19 carries for 95 yards, but they lost 41-3, right? So we kind of got game scripted out. Going into this year, I get it. He's only hit this number 1 time. But Purdue, that game got into a shootout, right? Ended up getting 32-29. But Purdue, good front seven, right? Very good front seven, Big Ten front seven. Usually pretty damn good if you watch Big Ten football. We beat it in Connecticut. They won 48-14. And then against Louisville, he had 100 yards. But he also had 84 yards receiving. I think he's like their second leading receiver, 12 catches for 124. But he just has not been efficient, right? Only 3.8 yards per carry this season. And I see that changing here. 6.1 yards per carry last year. We have a very high carries total. I would assume that he's going to be getting about 17 to 20 carries in this one on the low end. 7-point spread. And then Virginia faced one D1 bell cow back, right? I would say Sean Tucker and Chase Brown are about the same, right, in their meaningfulness to their offense. And Sean Tucker gets about the same workload, which is unbelievable, right? We've seen, or I know Monotone talked about Chase Brown in his last one, or in our only college football bet. He had 146 yards on 20 carries against this Virginia team. If Virginia is not able to hold the ball long enough and Syracuse gets up, it's going to be a lot of Sean Tucker today. There's really no plan B on the running game, right? It's him and the quarterback. That's it. That's the only guys who are going to be running the ball today. Like I said, Sean Tucker, even in these games, is still averaging 22 carries per game, right? I think that this number is wildly low. And if we get into the right game script, I think he kills this. And even if you want to take away, all right, let's take away the fact that Chase Brown is absolutely a stud, right? Let's look at the other games, right? They played 2 FCS caliber schools here, right? They played against Old Dominion in one game, and they played against Richmond. Old Dominion, I think, is D1, but they're obviously not very good. And then Richmond, 34-17, they beat Richmond, and they beat Old Dominion only 16-14. But Watson for Old Dominion, 21 carries, 70 yards, pretty efficient for a guy in a very tough spot here. And then you go to Richmond, their running back had 13 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown on these guys. Neither one of these guys are anywhere close to Sean Tucker. The only guy close to Sean Tucker was Brown, and he killed this number. I think Brown crosses the 100-yard mark in the third quarter. I'm calling that. And I just think this number is way too low. You can find this on DraftKings at 108. I think that's crazy. But if you do want to take a look here, make sure you go over on FanDuel. This is as of 10:35 this morning. It is 102.5. I absolutely love this spot. Every time I do a college football bet, I will make sure to show the line just because DraftKings and FanDuel are so different. DraftKings offers more, but FanDuel I've been finding having a lot more lines that I like for props in college football. So if you can find this line, grab it right now. I think this is a smash spot for Sean Tucker in tonight's game against Virginia. So hopefully we can add on. We can clear that 4-unit mark through 10 bets. That would be awesome. We're at 6-3 so far this year, 2.5 units here. If you guys like the video, please smash that like button. I really appreciate that. And hopefully we can get another win here for you. Pass the prop in about an hour and a half. I'm very excited to break those down today. Should be some really good games and a really good slate this weekend. So have a great one, guys. Best of luck on your bets. And then hopefully if you're riding with me on Mr. Sean Tucker, hopefully we can cash another ticket. So have a good one. See you in a couple hours. Peace.